is due. And it's my pleasure to bring you another Songwriter Sunday with a songwriter that I deeply admire every week. Getting my Facebook stuff public, and we're groovy here. All right, so I'm gonna start today. I'm gonna play a few songs, as I have done the last couple weeks, original songs, and then I'm going to bring on to the screen a friend of mine, a wonderfully talented and thoughtful and artful, I know I keep using those words when I describe them, but an incredibly thoughtful, artful songwriter, Robin West, and they're gonna play some of their original songs as well, right at 2:15. So I hope that you'll stick around and join us for that as well. So I'm gonna kick off here with a few of mine. Yeah, with a few of mine. And then we're gonna get Robin on the camera. We're gonna talk about songwriting. We're gonna talk about the process. We're gonna talk about why it matters and a host of other things. So I'll kick off right now with one of my newer songs. I decided today my theme was gonna be kind of more angsty, I don't want to say like activism songs, but just kind of self-awareness songs as a millennial and as a woman. And so here's my first one I'd like to present. It's called 2005. They say, girl, when you gonna take that nose ring out and get that ink removed? Don't they know I'm still trying to make Max be Miss Proud? They want me to get a real job. No, I wanna sing like Patrick, I'm dressing like Gerard, and they don't know me anyhow. I wanna be a drummer for an emo band in 2005. I wanna be surrounded by fans and angry on the outside, kicking over mic stands, breaking empty bottles, sweating through my ripped jeans every night. They say, girl, at least don't be so intense. Our generation was founded on being polite and complicit. They're threatened by my cool black t-shirt. I'm pissed off just like Patrick. I'm taking back my Sundays, and this is gonna hurt. I wanna be the drummer for an emo band in 2005. I wanna be surrounded by fans and angry on the outside, kicking over mic stands, breaking empty bottles, sweating through my ripped jeans every night. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go ahead, let's go into it. I've been in the mosh pit plenty of times, in love and death. I fight the good fight, filthy fucking corporate slime. I wanna be the drummer for an emo band in 2005. I wanna be surrounded by fans and angry on the outside, kicking over mic stands, empty bottles, sweating through my ripped jeans every night. Whoa, 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 and sweating through my ripped jeans every night. Alright, that tune is called 2005. I wrote it pretty recently. I think it's a lot of fun. So, by the way, if y'all are watching, go ahead and say hi, drop it in the comment box there. I just tested it. Looks like it's working. Yeah, just say hey. Let me know that you're watching, because I've got this streamlined thing so that I can't see who's watching, but I can stream or consolidate the chats from all of the platforms. So if you're on Twitch or Twitter or Facebook or YouTube, just drop a line if you feel like it. So as I said, at 2:15, we're going to bring Robin West on, and we're going to talk about songwriting. They're a fantastic songwriter. You're going to love them. In the meantime, I'm sharing a couple of my originals, kind of this is my little opening act here to bring on the main event. So at this point, what I would like to say, I wrote a new song yesterday, and I'm trying to keep my opening sets, if you will, kind of themed. And this also has to do with, it's another song from a millennial woman lens, which is my lens, and it's brand new. I've not played it in front of anybody except for John, so bear with me. There's probably going to be some awkwardness here, but I'm really excited about this one. I'm looking forward to workshopping it a little bit. And if you're a first-time watcher on my little Sunday mini-series, you may be sassy in the chat. You can push back, you can ask questions, you can leave a comment, you can give feedback, and then when we get Robin on, you're welcome to ask me or Robin any questions that you have about our songs or songwriting, or just give feedback and let's have a conversation about it. That's really all I want to do. So this one's brand spanking new. I'm going to do my best to not flub on anything. I'm calling this right now SMBK, like the letters. You'll see why. Let's see. Oh, Jose, hello. Thank you so much for watching. All right, I'm trying to make sure I don't have any cuss words in this one. If you're watching with your granddaughter, hello. All right, we have some adult content, but no naughty words, so there we go. That's a relief. All right. Oh, wait, one naughty word. Just a disclaimer. Okay. So this is my brand new song. I wrote it yesterday called SMBK. I broke myself again today. I did it. And at this rate, I'm gonna get away with it. I got bright screens for eyeballs and whiskey in my blood. I still don't know when I've had enough. Have I been afraid too long? Or did I stay too long? Pushing 30 and I'm too old to be strong when the going gets tough. I'm a super millennial burnout kid. High functioning alcoholic overachiever. Come with me to the dark side where no one sits up straight. I'll make you a believer. I'm a super millennial burnout kid. Highly educated, unemployed, and intoxicated. Straight A's for 20 years. And now I'm fading. Oh, I'm faded. Oh. I broke myself again today. I did it. Everyone's so used to it. No one's keeping track. There's no sign of fingernails. My jeans no longer fit. If you call me up, I probably won't call you back. If I've been afraid too long, or did I stay too long? Pushing 30 and I'm too old to be strong when the going gets tough. I'm a super millennial burnout kid. High functioning alcoholic overachiever. Come with me to the dark side where no one sits up straight. I'll make you a believer. I'm a super millennial burnout kid. Highly educated, unemployed, and intoxicated. Straight A's for 20 years, and now I'm fading. No, I'm faded. It's all my fault, I know. I should have more self-control. But after 2 recessions, a pandemic, mass shootings, 9/11, getting shit on by boomers, college debt, whose fault is it? Whose fault is it that I'm a super millennial burnout kid? functioning alcoholic overachiever. Come with me to the dark side. When no one sits up straight, I'll make you a believer. I will. 'Cause I'm a super millennial burnout kid. Highly educated, unemployed, and intoxicated. Straight A's for 20 years. And now I'm fading. I'm faded. I'm faded. Anyway, I wrote that yesterday, so imperfect at best, but hopefully honest. Thank you so much, Jose. Have a great day. You take care. And thank you, Jennifer. Wow, that means a lot coming from you. Gonna have to go take some more CBD. Oh boy. Well, thank you. Thank you all so much for popping on and watching. Like I said, I'm gonna do one more 2:15. We're bringing on Robin West. They're an incredible songwriter. You must. If you watch any part of this, you must watch. You must watch Robin's set. They have 5 awesome songs coming right at you, and no doubt, knowing what I know about them, it's going to be a cool conversation too. So I hope that oh, my husband's watching. Ooh, that's exciting too. I hope that you can stick around to see Robin's set. They're fucking awesome. So I'll wrap up here. I'll get my music stand out the way because this one's not new. This one's quite old. So here's my theme for the day. Is my millennial experience. This one I wrote in high school. Yeah, it's just a LGBTQ affirming song. I haven't played it in a minute, so hopefully it goes well. This is called The Disease. I wrote it back in 2008 or something silly like that. And then good news, then we get to Robin. Here we go. My dirty eyes are wandering, while my dirty hands write down a selfish song for me to sing. I wanna let you in, cause everyone is hiding sin, like a skeleton in the back of their minds, yeah. I am fighting the disease, and I am letting it get the best of me. Just for today, I'm growing bolder. Today, I'm having you over. Telling you all the things I couldn't say before, and now I'll sing. Now you're here with me. Can I convince you to try the other side? My dirty mouth is talking shit, breathing out deadly poison, taking in sweet oxygen. I am messing with your picture-perfect plans, laughing cause I know I'm so much better than your man, and I am fighting the disease, and I am letting it get the best of me. Just for today, I am growing bolder. Today, I am having you over. Telling you all the things I couldn't say before, and now I'll sing. Now you're here with me, and I convince you to try the other side. My dirty body's holding back. Don't worry about me, oh, it's only a heart attack. I think that maybe you are messing with my mind. That's okay, cause now I know we're two of a kind, and I am fighting the disease, and I am letting it get the best of me. Just for today, I'm going bolder. Today, I am having you over. Telling you all the things I couldn't say before, and now I'll sing. Now you're here with me, can I convince you to try the other side? Maybe you should stay away from me, or you might catch what I'm fighting. God forbid you be rejected by society like me. part of my high school's musical. So that was fun. All right, thank you all for hanging out, staying tuned in. I'm about to get Robin West here on the screen. I got my wine. It's Sunday Fun Day here. Talking about art, doing some art things. So let me get Robin up, and we'll be enjoying that very shortly. Here we go, y'all.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm actually having a great day. How about you?
I'm good. Let me just turn my video on so that
You need to let the people see
there
you.
it is.
Let the fans.
Hello.
Oh, hey, there you are. Awesome. So what I need to do now is make sure. Oh, I need to get out of my full screen. There we go. And I got to bring you up. There you are. Okay, let me move. Let me move the chat box. Hot diggity. All right, now we're good. What's going on?
Not too much. To have my church job, sort of the staple of most musicians, like day to day making a living.
Yes.
Like cleaning and avoiding getting attacked by my cat.
Ooh, important.
Thankfully, he's sleeping, I think.
Good. Keep it down.
Although if she appears, she'll scramble up onto the top of this chair and just look over my shoulder.
Steal the show.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
We
She's
had
a little bit of a ham.
We had a cat sighting 2 weeks ago too. So.
Oh, awesome. Well, then that sets a precedent, I suppose.
Probably. So, do you want to dive right in? Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit better than I possibly could?
Sure. I'm Robin West. I'm born and raised in Chicago. I have a degree in music. Not that that means a ton in this day and age, but like, I started writing songs when I was 14, and COVID's been tough. Before everything shut down, I played shubas, and that like felt like a huge thing. And so I've really missed playing live. So I'm really glad to be doing this. So thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. It's my little pool of people, but they have a lot of love and a lot of degrees too. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I just want to reaffirm to anybody watching, you can put questions or comments in the chat. Please be friendly. We're happy to have you. So
Yeah.
awesome. Do you want to kick off with your first song?
Sure. I'm gonna start off with probably the oldest song in my set. I wrote it like spring of 2018. This is called Hunger Moon.
Awesome. Let me get my ugly mug off the screen, and then we'll get you going.
All right, sounds good.
All right, you're good to go whenever you're ready.
Sweet. Build a cloud out of your names. I'll shift my shape until you break. You could be anyone. I could be anyone. You can dream yourself the same. You're gonna want me to keep you awake. You could be anyone. I could be anyone. Oh, love, never gonna love you. And you know I'm not gonna try. Why waste time thinking of you? At arm's length, even gods will die. You can push me out to sea alone, and I will swim. I'll pull you down with me, but I'll drown before I let you in. Broadcast a version into my room. I'll be your good girl for Hunger Moon. I could be anyone. You could be anyone. Let me slide in out of tune. I'll have you singing in light maroon. I could be anyone. You could be anyone. Oh, love, never gonna love you. And you know I'm not gonna try. Why waste You can push me out to sea alone, and I will swim. I'll pull you down with me, but I'll drown before I let you in. Don't come too far into the light. I don't want to be your way back home. Please don't ask me if I'm alright. Just love me and leave me alone. Cut a sliver out of the sky. Doesn't occur to wonder why. You could be anyone. You could be anyone. I could level or I could lie. Cast a spell through a tired eye. I could be anyone. I could be anyone. Oh, love, never gonna love you. And you know I'm not gonna try. Why waste time thinking of you? At arm's length, even gods will die. You can push me out to sea alone, and I will swim. I'll pull you down with me, but I'll drown before I let you in.
Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy that you were able to like come on and do this because I'm like secretly a super stan for your music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. That's
Uh,
coming from you. That's a huge compliment. Jeez, thank you.
no, I don't know if it's the wine or the weather, but I mean, I was just like fighting back tears that whole time. It's okay. It's so awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means so much. Also, like, The Wine or the Weather would be a great song title.
Let's write
Just
it.
telling you that right. Okay, cool. Sounds great to me.
No, you have such a magnificent handle on not only words but also melody in a way. Like I'm not a melodic writer, so when people can write such awesome melodies, it's fantastic. Really.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just because I started singing first before I started doing anything else. So
Mm,
it's kind of my first language as far as music is concerned. Guitar being like my third. So
okay. Yeah, I had
yeah,
a similar conversation 2 weeks ago with Corey Bristol, who also is like a singer first, and talking about her love of melodies and stuff like that. So that checks out. That yeah.
yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Do we get to hear another one?
Heck yeah.
Uh,
I all right. This one is called Smile. And the fun thing about this one is like the lyrics are a little dark, and I sent it to Heidi, a mutual friend of ours, and she goes, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm great." And she's like, "They're just so dark." I was like, eh. So see for yourself. I think you've heard this one before.
yes.
So yeah.
All right.
Coming up on the right to remain silent for a while. I'll let you figure it out. won't believe you till you've held my punctured lungs and watched me smile. So come on, honey, don't look at me that way. Rip the Band-Aid off. It's now or nothing, nothing at all. But don't worry, I won't be the easy kind of danger. You've known that all along, haven't you? Say you're sorry. I won't believe you till you've touched my broken ribs and watched me smile. Baby, it's just self-serve surgery. I do it all the time. So give it some real sincere urgency. And don't waste my time. Give it some real sincere urgency. And give me back what's mine. Oh, what's mine.
Yeah.
That's always really fun.
No, it sounds great.
Thank you.
So, I don't know, we probably touched on this in the past, but who, I know this is kind of a basic question, but I'm like putting my mental money on some people. Who are some of
Okay.
your musical heroes that you know, definitely like
Oh,
draw from the pool, you know?
oh yeah, absolutely. I made a list because we talked about this yesterday, so
Yes.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I mean, like I think as it's changed over the last 12 years of my songwriting. Obviously, just because my tastes have changed and I've listened to more and more. Um, I think a lot of the comparisons I get are to people like Phoebe Bridgers and Julian Baker, Lucy Dacus.
Mm.
But also Springsteen. Springsteen's one of my big ones. Glenn Hanser, Tegan and Sarah, David Bowie, David Byrne to some small extent.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like Anais Mitchell's Hadestown has been a big one for me lately.
Oh, of course.
Maggie Rogers, King Princess, Foo Fighters is a big one right now. And so I've been drawing from a lot of that. And then Mastodon and Chelsea Wolfe.
Those are those are great. That's a great list.
Thanks.
I was getting like Leanne LaHava's vibes on that last one.
Oh,
too.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Please Don't Make Me Cry. That new one. Oh boy,
I haven't heard it yet.
So go listen to that. That's your homework for today.
Okay.
I love her. And I really should get back into that because my brother was like, you should cover Please Don't Make Me Cry. I was like, okay. So I'm hoping that'll be a good fit.
No, that's awesome. And actually, I was talking to John this morning. So we were talking about having you on and everything. And I could not stand Bruce Springsteen until I heard you cover Dancing in the Dark.
Oh, thank you.
It was a game changer. I was like, maybe his songs just need like not his voice, but
he has a barroom voice. The reason his melodies are all like mostly one note is that like that's where his range is.
I understand.
Yeah.
Deeply. No, what a great list for sure. And I'm gonna have to go do homework about a bunch of those people actually.
Yeah.
And
I just missed the Foo Fighters stream last night. That was really good.
What is it?
Foo Fighters had a live stream for their new album last night. It was just something else. As far as songwriting goes, Dave Grohl has a corner on the market like nobody else.
Ah, interesting. Oh yeah, I just spent some time also on the Stop Making Sense album by the Talking Heads. I just spent like a lot of time with it
Oh my, yep.
and watched the concert documentary or video.
How wild is that?
It's amazing.
Yeah. Watch his Broadway show too if you haven't already, because that's a great. It's just an explosion of joy and David Byrne being David Byrne.
I need more of that. And we should do a separate live stream where we like just talk about Stop Making Sense.
No, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I don't want to keep talking about other people. I want to talk about you. What do we have coming up here next?
So I am actually including in this set 2 songs that I wrote within the last like 2 months.
Cool.
One of which I played live before, but this next one I've never played for anybody except for my friend Leah, who like was here while I was writing it.
Cool.
So yeah, this one's called 7 Minute Walk.
All right, I'm all about that new song energy, so I'm looking forward to it.
Here we go. Wish me luck. Uh-oh, sneeze? Nope. Cool. Ouch. I like caught a hangnail on one of my strings.
Boo, hangnail.
Take the long way home, halfway in the dark. It's burning on my mind and choking on a spark. It's all the reason why I'm not gonna sleep tonight. My shadow's never shy, but that's alright with me. It's not the first time that I don't know what I need. And I know I could walk the 7 minutes to your house, throw up on the lawn and get it all out. If I catch my breath, that's the one thing that won't leave while I think myself to death. No more aces up my sleeve. You got me. It's no surprise, eventually my hand bleeds. But I guess it doesn't matter. The messes make their mark. And I was always a good shot in the dark. But it's not that easy, and I don't get it right. So it's the closest I'll get to spilling my guts tonight.
Well, now I'm officially messed up. So,
Oh no,
wow,
my job here is done.
that was so awesome.
Thank you.
I actually want to spend a minute digging into that
Yeah,
with
please.
whatever you're comfortable saying about it. It's so beautiful and so sad and so I don't know. Tell me if
Yeah,
anything you want to tell me.
sure. So that one, so the riff is one that my best friend wrote when he was over at my house like 2 months ago. And I was like, dude, like, can I steal that? He goes, I'm not gonna use it, take it. So I was like, okay, okay. And then it started out as like one thing. It was sort of this unrequited love thing, but it never really fit. And then I think one of the themes for me over the past few months or so is so I'm not I'm not great at asking for help. And I'm someone who's been through I'm someone who's been through a fair amount, and I pride myself in being resilient and strong and stuff. And so it's really hard for me to say the words I need blank. Um, and I'm real careful about who I ask for those things. And so this song kind of came out of like a moment, really like a conglomeration of moments where I kind of realized like, oh, I actually need to like bite this bullet and say something. And the lyric that like sort of came to me by accident was like, I could walk the 7 minutes to your house, throw up on the lawn, and get it all out,
That
which
was my
feels
favorite.
so
That was my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm real proud of that one. And the 7 minute reference, like it's not in reference to any particular friend, like the song, but that particular lyric is a reference to my best friend who lives like a 7 minute walk from me. And so like that just happened to be the whole, and it worked with the, if I ask you to walk, you'll walk me home. Cause like, I have friends who live out in like Ukrainian village and I'm not walking out there.
Right.
But yeah, it was a tough one to write. It wasn't like pulling teeth like some of them, but it was one where I was really afraid of it being shitty. And it didn't turn out that way.
No, it turned out great.
Thank you. And I think the other thing I like to do in my songs is I mean, and I realize this today because it's not intentional, but there's always this something about space, about like either the spaces between things or the space you're inhabiting. And I suppose that's true for most songs, but this particular one, it's the stretch between your house and theirs. It's the stretch between saying, I'm going to keep this to myself and saying, I need support, I need help. And far more often it's less about like the other person like giving you advice or making you feel better or saying the right things. It's just about presence. So it's it's just tell me that you're going to be here. I don't need anything else.
Yes. No, what a great way to illustrate that too.
Thanks.
What a great song. I'm so glad you got to share that here.
Thanks. I'm gonna tune real fast.
All right.
Because I put new strings on my guitar yesterday,
Oh,
and I didn't take my eye out.
That's good. That's always good.
Because they come out of the thing and they like go boing when they uncoil.
Yes.
And knowing my luck, like I've had so many baking accidents recently where I've like touched a hot baking sheet
Oh no.
with my arm like way too many times. So like I was liable to lose an eye anyway, or like die of the fumes of the stuff that I used to clean the fretboard.
Oh yeah.
We're here, so it's all good. And look how pretty.
It looks beautiful. No,
Thanks.
couple months ago, like right smack dab in the middle of pandemic tasticness, John was making breakfast and sliced his whole thumb down to the bone. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine now. It was.
Okay.
I was just like,
Oh,
what?
that's awful.
No, you know what? I'm a big fan. This is not related, but it is. I'm a big fan of like horror movies. I don't care how gory they get.
Yeah.
I can watch somebody's head get chopped off, like blood, guts. But if
Sure.
somebody like scratches their hand, I'm like, turn it off.
I'm the exact same way. Like horror movies are great, but then the second someone like shoves a needle into my arm to take my blood, I'm A, passing out, and B, I'm like, take it out of here, get that out of my body.
Did you watch season 1 of Jessica Jones?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, we don't need to talk about it then.
All right, so that's my homework then.
Yeah, if you feel up for it, there's a whole hand-related injury that we don't need to talk about. Okay. That being said, let's hear another song.
Yeah, so this is the other new one. I wrote this. So 7 Minute Walk I wrote in October, like a couple weeks ago. And then this one I finished sometime in early September.
Cool.
I think. Yeah, that sounds right. And there's that whole like steal like an artist thing. I totally stole at least one of these chords from like a song that I had learned like a week earlier, so
Gotta do
doing
it.
great.
Yep.
Oh yeah, authorship is dead, as Bowie said.
Yep, great artist steal.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
All
ready
right,
for it.
this is called You Around. I've been thinking about you all the time. Take the golden August light, make it a straight line. I've been dreaming about you all the time. And the taste of your skin underneath red lights. But it's all said and done. But darling, you know, I know I wasn't the only one. I've been thinking about you all the time. Come into my room and we'll burn to shine. I've been dreaming about you all the time. Take a right turn, baby, I don't believe in signs. And the way we're seeing now, darling, you know, we know we'll never let it down. And the way this is going down, darling, you know, I know why you stick around. Why you stick around? 'Cause I'll be up all night. You'll be up all night. You keep me up all night. 'Cause I'll be up all night. So I'll see you around. I'll see you around. Why don't you stick around?
Yeah. Sorry for the delays. I'm like pressing like mutes and unmutes and cameras
Oh
and
no.
between.
In this day and age, I have no qualms about any of it because we're all like Zoom fatigued and just trying to press the right button at the right time.
Where does it go? Aging is fun. Oh, that
Yeah,
was super.
absolutely.
That was super great. That was super great.
Thanks.
So before we get on to your last song, could you just say a little bit about how people can follow you? I got some stuff up on the screen, but go ahead and just like emphasize maybe your favorite platforms or the ones that are most meaningful, and then how people can support you, which are very different.
Yeah. So you can follow me on the interwebs in several places. So Facebook, Instagram, those two tend to be the ones I'm most active on. YouTube is where I've posted some covers. I haven't done much recently just because work and COVID, but there's some cool stuff on there. There's a Johnny Cash cover. There's some Phoebe Bridgers. There's some, what's the other one? Oh, and there's a couple, there's one of my originals, one of my Tiny Desk submissions. And what else? My website is up there as well. I try and update that when I can. I'm, again, a little behind on that, so this is the perfect impetus to do that. And then as far as support goes, stuff like this really helps. I do live streams every now and again, and, despite being lucky enough to have a job, things are still tough. So my Venmo and my PayPal are up there. Yeah. And, there's no requirement for that, but it's super, super helpful. And and please do that for like all the artists that you love, especially in light of like, we don't know we're going to get to play live again, and a lot of these independent venues are shutting down. I also would encourage y'all to donate to Civil and to NEVA, the National Independent Venues Association, and Chicago Independent Venues League, which is a big part of like keeping these small places open. So that when things go back to normal, y'all can see me play live.
Yes, very
It's
cool.
just for me.
Well, I have a secret dream that we will one day again share a stage of kinds. So
I hope so. I'd love that. Be a kick-ass bill. Wow.
they wouldn't be ready.
No, I know.
They weren't ready
Well,
in 2018, and they're not ready now either.
nope, not at all. Well, and just wait, because I have a band behind me now. So
Ooh,
yeah,
boy,
one of whom is a graduate of your alma mater,
who's that?
Austin Williams. He's my
Oh,
bassist.
he's awesome. He buys my hot sauce.
That's the weirdest kid. That's awesome though. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
No, he's
Yeah.
lovely. And he just launched a podcast too, I believe.
Did he? Oh,
I
I'm gonna
think
listen to
so.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I'm still in tune here.
Go for it.
I don't know if it's the weather or the wine, but sometimes
The guitar just gets wild.
as I'm sure you know from living and working with John.
I know a few things. Humidifiers in every room.
Oh my god.
Humidifier packs in every case. Grand piano getting tuned 4 times a year.
Yeah. That's a worthy investment. You love and respect your instruments, they will do the same right back.
No doubt. Absolutely. So before we get to your last tune, I just want to say we got at least a few people watching, about 11, 12 people watching back and forth. If you like this content, please Venmo me or Robin. It helps us keep doing what we're doing. Also, I was going to say something else. Oh, make sure you follow all of Robin's stuff that's up there. And then I think that's about what I had to say. Yeah. Okay. So let's get started. I had a great point. It went away, but go ahead. It's all yours.
Yeah, so this last one is called Better. And the fun thing about this is I am actually in the middle of fully producing this one. I have a friend down in Nashville who's a songwriter and also a producer. And so he and I have been working together. And I think we're just missing like the final vocal tracks and Matt's guitar parts. So and I'm hoping. And so if you follow all my social media stuff, you'll know when that is set to come out.
Good. All right, we're ready.
Cool. All right. Set it on fire for a start. What else do you do with a broken heart? Take off your body, stand apart. You watch it burning. So pick up your shovel, turn the spade, bury yourself in a shallow grave. Make up your mind in a mess you never made. Pray you stop breathing. 'Cause if I knew how, I would have told you by now to follow the sound and cut it out so I can be better. Start up walking and leave your shoes. Take out the screws when they come loose. Paint yourself in your blacks and your blues, 'cause you get nothing for bleeding. Chip on your shoulder and an eye for your teeth, an arm and a leg for what's underneath. Sell your soul for a bit of debris, 'cause you're tired of breaking down. 'Cause if I
keeps you running. 'Cause if I knew, I would have told you by now to follow the sound and cut it out so I can be better. 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 So I can be better.
So awesome.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Of course, of course. And I've been live streaming like 3 times a week for 9 months, and I still get nervous. And I just remembered what I was trying to say before,
Uh-huh.
which was if anybody has a question, I was trying to do this before your song, so we had the lag time makeup. So if anybody has a question for Robin or a comment to share or anything like that, now's a really good time to do it. So I am watching the chat feed. We have Bob saying that your songs are dark and fun and awesome.
That's
Wendy's.
probably my dad. I'm pretty sure that's my dad.
How does your dad know a bunch of dueling piano players then?
Oh, is that a different Bob?
It might be your dad, but we have 9
Anyway,
mutual.
go on.
I looked him up. We have 9 mutual friends, all dueling piano players. I was like, this.
Oh, well, probably
Um,
not. Different Bob. Sorry, what did he say?
no, dark, fun, and awesome. And then Wendy says, wow. So we got a couple minutes. If anybody wants to drop a question or comment in the chat, you're welcome to do that as well. And just before we kind of wrap up, I'm not going to play. Oh, yes, it is your dad. Bob, why do you know all these dueling piano players? Like, specifically.
That's I couldn't answer that, so you have to ask him.
Cool. And then Jen says, love the song better. So good. Just popped up. So
Aw.
very cool stuff. So just before we wrap up, besides getting that last song better orchestrated, released, and all that stuff, what else is going on for you? What are you looking forward to? What are you doing next?
In general or music-wise?
Little column A, little column B.
Sure. I have a new song, A Brewin', which weirdly started with me stumbling across my college boyfriend's music on Bandcamp. And I was like, whoa, like I haven't thought about that relationship in a long time. So there's a song coming out of that, so we'll see. I'm also in the middle of producing a cover of MGMT's Electric Feel.
Oh, fun.
With the same producer and with my best friend, and I don't know if his girlfriend's if the producer's girlfriend is going to do vocals on it, but we'll see.
Cool.
And then I'm looking forward to just writing. I've been practicing a lot of classical piano lately, just because my chops are a little bit rusty.
Thanks.
Learning a little bit of jazz, becoming a better guitarist. And I think otherwise, I'm looking forward to reading more this year, and there's a couple of albums that are coming out within the next couple of months that I'm really stoked for. The Foo Fighters have one coming out in February, as does Julian Baker, and I'm so stoked about it. And I'm really looking forward to live music being a thing again. Man, I miss it so much.
Yeah. Me too.
Other than that, it's just work.
Yep. Well, work is good. Yeah, I played a gig on Friday night, and I just got the word. I don't know if I'm like supposed to not share this, but bars are closing back down. Everything. So that was my last one. So I look forward to getting back to it too.
Yeah. Well, then we'll have to build that bill and write the weather or the wine song too.
I'm super for it.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. So let's make sure, y'all, if you don't know Robin's music yet, follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Their name's up top in that direction, I believe. That direction.
And Bandcamp, you can find my demos EP on there.
Yes.
And that's where any new music will end up being posted.
Good. And then also The Venmo's up there too. If you got a few bucks and you appreciated this this hour, go ahead, send some cash over to Robin, send it to me, and we'll keep creating cool content like this for you to enjoy. So, Robin, thank you so much. You can rock.
Thank you, Cassandra.
It's my pleasure, honestly. So
yeah, let's talk again soon. I'd love to chat more about music and stuff.
We should co-write too.
Yes, please. I'd love that.
All right. Awesome. You've been fantastic. I'm going to sign you off, say goodbye to everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, okay?
Oh, yeah, you too. Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right, y'all. So thank you so much. This was like such a great interview. It took us almost all the way up to the hour. So I'm not going to do any covers today. This month is very focused on conversations about songwriting with other songwriters. So I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Rob and Wes today. Please follow their stuff. Please support them. They're super special and like flipping awesome, as are all the songwriters I have on. Next Sunday at 2 p.m. Central, I will have another great songwriter. He's out in Michigan. His name is Tommy Sklett, and he is my husband's writing partner, as well as the owner of Middle C Music Education in the Metro Detroit area. He's a blast. You're going to love him as well. So please join me next Sunday at 2 p.m. Central, where I'll share some originals. We'll talk to my friend Tommy. Thank you again for your continued support of original music and for original content like this that comes out. I know it's easier to subscribe to like Netflix or something like that and just kind of enjoy yourself on the couch. But if you do make time for stuff like this, it means so much to us. So y'all take care, be well, and stay healthy, and have a beautiful rest of your Sunday and a nice week coming up. Thanks, y'all. See you next Sunday.